And as a person who is heavily invested in synthetic meat alternatives, Gates also has a financial conflict of interest. When he's publicly supporting synthetic beef and calling for so-called rich nations the world over to stop consuming natural beef, and calling for regulation to shift people's demand, as one of the most influential billionaires on earth, Gates is a person who personally stands to financially benefit from literally every so-called derisive air quotes green initiative thing he does. It's not like people are just rushing and stumbling over themselves to go eat this synthetic processed lab created wannabe meat thing.
Yeah, if people actually wanted it, they wouldn't have to force it. I mean,
they put it on sale at the grocery store near our house all the time, and I never see it getting less. It seems like they just get rid of the old stock and put in new. I don't even know how many people are actually buying this stuff anywhere. I mean, I don't know if you saw it, but they got Kim Kardashian to be the spokesman of Beyond Meat.
So I've stepped in to help with my greatest asset, my taste.
And she had to post proof that she actually ate it. And if you watch the so-called proof, it doesn't look like she's actually eating it.
The Prophet, Allah's blessing be upon him, said that Dajjal comes with a mountain of bread. Have you ever asked, how did he get that mountain of bread? And when he gets that mountain of bread, he says, Allah's messenger said, people will follow him for his bread, even if he says a man can marry another man and get a marriage certificate. They don't mind. It's the bread we want. Yes, we want the bread. Even though the streets are clean and the law is efficient and this and that and the other, and you can get a good salary and so on. But we don't care about the moral foundations of that society built by Dajjal. We don't care for its decadence. We only want the bread.
The Dajjal will come at a time of great chaos, bloodshed, hunger, starvation, and he will provide his followers safety and security. This explains why so many people will follow the Dajjal. You see, alhamdulillah, most of us have never been hungry to the point of us going almost mad. We don't understand. When you are hungry, you lose rationale. Here comes a man who appears to be powerful in terms of his army, who will grant you safety and security if you are on his side. He will command the skies to rain, and they will rain. He will be giving food left, right, and center at a time of starvation. When people are starving, they're willing to do many things. He will demand his followers believe in him first as the Messiah, and many of them will. When they believe in him as the Messiah, he will then up the notch. He will then raise the bar. And he will say, I am your God. He will have the shayateen at his disposal. He will have the shayateen at his disposal. So the shayateen will do things at his command. And the shayateen are able to do what we are not able to do. The shayateen do not have super